Welcome back, gang, to a very special Halloween mukbangs and hangs featuring your girl, Andy Crimson. I am wearing this Papa 4 inspired outfit. I didn't paint my face today, but that's besides the point. I want to share with you this meal we're about to have. I decided to choose Wings and Rings. They have a new menu item that I'm really stoked about. So, without further ado, all right, this is Wings and Rings. They have a, hold on, because there's a lot to this one, Blueberry Chipotle BBQ Chicken sandwich, and then they have some new sweet onion rings. So I'm kind of intrigued about that. I've got some ranch here and some cranberry juice. All right, I'm going to take these off because, well, I don't know, not yet. We'll see what happens. I don't want to dirty them. I can smell the batter on these onion rings, and they smell so good. I might have to take them off, actually. Just for this part. Oh, dang. This thing looks massive, y'all. That is crazy. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let's take the thumbnail. All right. Hopefully that was good enough. Now these are gonna come off and we can get started. Okay. So let's just take this apart a little bit so y'all can see. It looks basically like a chicken salad sandwich. You've got the pecans, there's the blueberry, there is some like dressing in here, some salad, coleslaw, and of course the chicken fillet. These onion rings have kind of like a orangish like spice to them, or like a seasoning, I should say. I don't know if they're spicy yet. It didn't specify if they were spicy or not, but I guess we'll find out. Time for this first bite. Oh boy, look at this. Oh, we're gonna go right here for the middle. Do the first bite. Mmm. Mmm. Oh man. That was so good. It's sweet, tangy, definitely spicy. Oh, but it tastes so good. Oh, it's kicking a little bit more now. Oh, it's good. Let's see if I can get more meat on this side. Mmm. Mmm. That's good. The patty does look a little thin in the middle, but as you can see, it's kind of chunky over here. So I don't know if that's just like, that's how their patties are, but it isn't bad at all. Oh, that's good. Put this back in here. I hope y'all have had or are having a great Halloween so far. It's been a little quiet around here, but still an enjoyable weekend. Like, usually, I said weekend because usually all the things that, you know, the adults go to, it's going to be like the weekend before if Halloween is on the weekday. So yeah, but I've still been seeing some cool costumes online from like Snapchat and TikTok and things like that. Let's bust out this ranch. Now, I had done some Papa paint a few days ago, and more power to people that can pull that stuff off because, to be honest, I do not have the skill, quite frankly, and I don't have the patience when it comes to like painting the face. I was just bored one day and I was like, I just might as well make some content with it, but it's not something I would choose to do. And if I ever wanted to have some painted Papa makeup, I think I'll just pay one of my friends to do it. Because that is not my thing. Let's see, let's get this one because this one has a little bit of the like orange seasoning on it. These are sweet onion rings. There's something there, but I can't really tell what it is. And it's not on all of them. Like, there might be places where it does touch. Like, this one has a little bit more on them. But they're still good. But they just taste like regular onion rings. I'm not sure what they were going for with these. The crunch is there, though. That's what I like. Mmm. So tell me, guys, about your Halloween traditions. If y'all did anything, if you have kids, do you go trick-or-treating? Over the years, I was raised very conservative Christian, so we did not do any Halloween festivities. It wasn't until I was an adult that I started, maybe we'll have a party, just that kind of stuff. I don't normally decorate, but I do like to go look at all the decorations and costumes. This side that didn't have, it's not in the middle of everything, so I got to taste the chicken by itself. It's pretty good. The breading reminds me of kind of what you would get at carnivals, fried things. It almost reminds me of Popeyes for some reason. And there's just the meat. But I think this is a great sandwich because all the flavors mix in well together. There is a kick, but it's not overly spicy. It is a massive sandwich, so I gotta give it that. Oh, and so today being such a spooky special day, I just wanted to let y'all know that I came out in a podcast about ranking the Ghost albums. I will link that in my description down below. You guys can check out a Rank 'em All podcast on their Spotify, Instagram, YouTube channel. The video of the podcast will be on their channel, but you can listen to the podcast on whatever streaming services that you guys have. And I want to talk a little bit about my experience being on the podcast. It's my I won't say it is my first official podcast. Someone's going to say it reminded me of when I was on the radio, but that's something separate. And I was a little nervous just because I had never met them before. These guys are all online, but they were really passionate about ghosts and they found my videos and they invited me on, and every episode has just been so much fun. And it really makes you deep dive into these songs and albums that you're aware of or maybe you love, and then you find out things maybe you didn't like or you hated. It's just been a real interesting, fun time. So thanks and shout out to them for inviting me on. I've had an absolute blast. And make sure you guys comment on there on the podcast episodes to give your opinions and what you would rank each song off the albums. Right now, it's just going to be the first album. Eventually, they'll release the rest of the album's episodes. So that should be fun. I'm really excited about the later ones. Let's try this again without the ranch. You know what? It's a good onion ring, but this whole new thing they were advertising, I don't know if it does anything for it. But anyway, this is the standard that all onion rings should be. Crunchy, full, huge. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this sandwich, guys. Okay, so these are cranberries. I thought for some reason it was blueberries, but I guess it's just the blueberry chipotle sauce that's in there. And then they added cranberries and the pecans and all that. Also, guys, a little while ago, I put out my Electric Chapel cover by Lady Gaga. Let me tell you, I've been sitting on that idea for like, has it been a year? I don't even really know. But I just had this idea for a concept, for like a storyline of how the song kind of reminded me of Sister Imperator. At first, I had this like long, drawn out, this is what I want to do, this is where I want to go. But at the time, like, I was sitting on it, and by the time I would think I was ready to start filming, it was way too hot. So I just, like, decreased my motivation to try to finish this video. Because the audio was done, like, really, really early. But it just never got done for one reason or another. And then, being that I have such a small team, we have to like scale it back, my expectations of how could I execute more, which is fine because it's not like it was a full-fledged cover. It was just like using a backing track and recording my vocals on it. So scaled it down a bit and I'm all right with it. I'm happy that it's actually finished. And, you know, a lot of people liked it, and I was surprised because I feel like that wasn't my best vocal performance out of all the videos and things that I've done. So it really made me happy that people still saw something in it that they liked and they enjoyed. And I had fun making it, and I had fun conceiving the idea, so that's what counts. And now I'm trying to think of, like, what's the next project that I want to do? I still have stuff on the back burner for, like, guitar-related things. And I'll be honest, I've been kind of, like, not as motivated to practice. It's just been, like, a weird funk that I've been in. And I guess that happens sometimes. But I still have plans for guitar-related things. There will always be covers. There will always be songs like, hey, I wish I could do this. And it's just about making it happen and deciding which is the right song for the right time. I do want to do another Ghost cover, for sure. But I also want to, like, try a different genre, maybe go back to country, because the closest thing I got to was It's a Heartache. And I feel my voice does lend itself to do country kind of easily, or just better, I guess. So I don't know, I will be thinking about that. I tell you guys, if you have a Wings and Rings and they have this sandwich, go get it. It's a nice, like, cool twist to it. And all the flavors are just so good. It mixes well. And I prepared it really good. I was a little bit nervous to get this, to be honest, because I had, like, a bad experience with another place recently. It just kind of put me off for chicken for a while. I was like, oh, I don't know if I want a chicken sandwich. Like, But I felt pulled to do this one, so I'm really glad that it worked out, because I think it would have really ruined me if this one would also sucked. Yeah, I think I am tapping out on this one, guys, because it's too big, which is a good thing. You don't want to, like, spend so much money and then the filet is, like, super thin and, like, it's just a sad sandwich. Let's do, like, a last bite, because I just wanted to have one more, but my stomach is like, it's too much. Put all this in here. One last bite, and we can save it for later. And then we can give this thing a rating. I think y'all already know. So, the Blueberry Chipotle BBQ Chicken sandwich from Wings and Rings with the crunchy, the huge onion rings. 10 out of 10. I'm not gonna knock points for this seasoning not being whatever it's supposed to be because I honestly don't know. What matters is that they're really crispy, they're big, and I don't think you can ask much more from some onion rings. Well, my favorite part about this sandwich is the fact that it is a little spicy. I think if it was just a sweet sauce, it might have been too much, you know, just kind of like doesn't stand out. But the fact that it's spicy is like one of my favorite parts. Like I still like feel it tingling. And it's not like a buffalo sauce level spice. It's just kind of slow and it just kind of works on you like that. So yeah, 10 out of 10 guys. Like I really recommend this because I'm in love with it. So I'm super happy that this worked out. Let's eat it. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me on this very special mukbang, the Halloween edition. I've had a lot of fun talking and eating with you and catching up. So let me know if anything is going on in the comments. Like if you want to share something with music with me, what's going on in your life, I'd love to hear about it. If you guys are thinking about Ghost, are you thinking about what does the future hold? When this video releases, I'm not sure if Tobias is going to have anything planned to release by Ghost. I know they've been kind of maybe teasing. They released like a challenge video with the hashtags, and it does say the clergy is watching. So I don't know if that was just for the reels and posts they wanted to share, or there's something more to it. Sometimes it seems like there's always something more for Ghost, but who knows. But yeah, just let me know what y'all thoughts are about how your Halloween is going. What did you think of the Rank 'Em All podcast if you had a chance to listen and watch it? And I guess I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye!